Well, good afternoon, and it snowed again today. I'm getting so tired of this winter, but we've got, about an inch of snow. Not too much, but it stopped snowing, and we'll go back to hopefully heating up now that it's February, but in the meantime, I'm hearing the roads are slippery out there, so do please be very careful. Today we are talking about a question that I got from a client who was recovering from a surgery, and his girlfriend took off work in order to care for him, and his question was, well, will workers' compensation pay for my girlfriend who had to take time off of work to take care of me? And the answer to that is, as always, I hope everyone understands, it depends. It depends on whether or not you need home attendant care as a medical necessity. So when is it a medical necessity and when is it not? Well, the cheating answer is it's whenever a judge says it is or the insurance company agrees it is, then it is. But typically what we need in order to be able to get family members compensated for taking care of you is a statement from the treating physician. Typically, again, we're talking about surgery, post-surgery. So the surgeon, that you need attendant care because otherwise you're going to starve to death. Your condition is going to deteriorate because you can't get to the bathroom. You can't feed yourself. You can't move at all. So in general, it tends to be somewhat a short time frame when that is. It's not necessarily a matter for convenience, but because of a medical necessity. So if before you have surgery or other such kind of treatment that's going to take you out in a big way, do talk with the surgeon and the treating physicians about whether or not you need attendant care as a medical necessity so that you don't die, starve, get worse because you are essentially completely disabled while you're recovering from this surgery, and how long. At that point, if the doctor says yes, then you can get attendant care, but the reimbursement rate is set by the Workers' Compensation Commission under something called the fee schedule. So, if your wife or your husband, makes, $300,000 a year and they take off a week, work comp isn't going to pay them the equivalent of that taking off the week. And then if you don't have a loved one because maybe you're a very pleasant person, but you just don't have any loved ones who can or are able to take care of you, then workers' compensation can always pay for professional attendant care. And so, as always, it's very fact dependent. It's typically for a short, narrow period of time, and it is something where you would need a doctor's statement explaining why you need at-home attendant care. And if all of those things fall into place, then a good attorney can always get you or a family member reimbursed for doing that. So, as always, I hope that you understand that we've been helping injured workers since 1995. This is our passion. This is our crusade. This is what we do. We love to do what we do. We love to help injured workers and their families. If you or someone you know has been injured on the job in Colorado, or they've been hired in Colorado and injured shortly after leaving the state, please have them call us, 970-356-9898. As always, we help people on a contingent fee basis. There is never a charge to talk with us for initial consultation to know what your rights are. We would love to help you. Thanks so much and have a great weekend. Bye.